How do you identify major and minor pentascales so it's fun to learn and easy to understand? Aha. Well, naturally, you're going to go to the candy shop to choose your sweet and sour pentascale, right? Because how much fun is that, going to the candy shop? But before we do, let's learn the major pentascale pattern and how it becomes a minor pentascale by changing only one note. Are you ready for this? Okay, I'm excited. So here's how it works. I'm Glory St. Germain from Ultimate Music Theory, and as we learn and teach music theory concepts, we want to engage in all three modalities: visual, auditory, and kinesthetic, so we can easily understand how music theory develops sight reading and ear training skills. Now, from the Ultimate Music Theory Beginner ABC Workbook series, in the Beginner C Workbook, that's this little guy right here, students are learning about major and minor pentascales. So now let's take a look at the patterns that create a major pentascale, because this is going to be a good one. So penta means 5. And a major pentascale pattern, beginning on any note, has a specific pattern. And I'm going to share that with you right now. So when we're taking a look at our major pentascale patterns, here we have our very first one. So a major scale pentascale pattern beginning on any note, just pick a key, any key, is a pattern of whole step. That's indicated by the square bracket there. Whole step, half step, indicated by a little slur, followed by a whole step. So here you can see G major pentascale on the keyboard in the treble clef. Now, a major pentascale sounds happy, right? So listen to G major pentascale as I play it for you. So here we go. Ready? So we're in the treble clef. G, right? G, A, B, C, D. Very good. So now when we change a major pentascale into a minor pentascale, we only change one note. I'm going to turn my volume up just a little bit. So to change a major pentascale into a minor pentascale, the third note, I'm going to show you right here. It's pretty cool, right? So to change a major pentascale into a minor pentascale, the third note of the major pentascale is lowered by 1/2 step. So look at the keyboard and the G minor scale in the treble clef. Now I want you to notice how the B has moved 1/2 step lower to the B flat, right? So a minor pentascale sounds sad. So now we're going to listen to the G minor pentascale. Are you ready? Oh, that does sound a little sad, doesn't it? The flat has moved from B natural down to B flat. Now, a flat lowers a note 1/2 step. So the minor pentascale pattern is whole step, half step, whole step, whole step. So that's interesting, but does it always work, or is it just once in a while? Well, let's look at one more. So when we're analyzing our C major pentascale, we notice that the pattern is the same. So here's C major pentascale, indicated on the keyboard and in the bass clef this time. So the major pentascale pattern is whole step, half step, whole step. So that never changes. You can just start on any key on the keyboard. It's always the same. So listen to the C major pentascale. C, D, E, F, G. So what's interesting is that a major pentascale has a happy, sweet sound to it, right? Now remember, to change a major pentascale into a minor pentascale, we only need one note. One note to change a major pentascale into a minor pentascale. We lower the third note by 1/2 step. So that's easy, right? So let's do it. So now let's add our major pentascale and our minor pentascale and see what that looks like. So here's C minor pentascale on the keyboard and in the bass clef. And you can see how E is lowered to E flat. So now I want you to listen to C minor pentascale. Could you hear it? C, D, E flat, F, G. That's a sad, sour sound. So be sure to play your major, your happy, sweet pentascale pattern, starting on any key on the keyboard, and then change one note, the third note, by lowering it just a half a step to create the minor, sad, sour pentascale pattern. So now that you've discovered major and minor pentascales and you've learned about B flat and E flat, it's time to implement what you have learned using the pentascale patterns to compose your own candy shop song. Well, that sounds like a lot of fun, doesn't it? And who doesn't like candy? I think we all enjoy it every now and then anyway, for sure, right? So you can now create these patterns of the major and minor pentascale, and you can create your own little candy shop song, whether you want it to be happy and sweet or you want it to be sad and sour. Now, speaking of the candy shop, I have a little challenge for you. Are you ready for this? Okay, let's take a look at our final pentascale in the bass clef. And this is the challenge. So here, starting on G, I want you to name the notes with me. I'm not going to play it for you. I want you to name the notes with me. So take a look in the bass clef. G, A, B flat, C, D. Okay. Can you hear that in your head already? Can you recognize the pattern? The pentascale pattern is major or minor. Play it on your keyboard. Listen to the sound. Analyze the patterns of whole steps and half steps. What's your final answer? Are you going to get a sweet major pentascale candy, or are you going to get a sour minor pentascale candy? I'll let you figure that one out all by yourself. And you can leave your answer in the comments right here. Once you see this visual representation inside the Ultimate Music Theory Beginner C Workbook, you will find teaching these pentascales much easier. Use the candy shop to play sight reading and ear training games found in the Ultimate Music Theory Beginner C Workbook, because that's really what it's all about, isn't it? It's having fun with our students. And in the basic Ultimate Music Theory ABC series inside the Beginner C Workbook, we've really incorporated all of these things into your lessons so that you want to engage students in all three modalities: visual, auditory, and kinesthetic. And it's an awesome way for your students to really develop their sight reading and ear training skills, because no matter what age your beginners are, we want to give them the tools to be successful in their learning, and we want to have fun learning too, right? So whatever your teaching plan might be, I want to help you learn and teach music theory concepts with a simple step-by-step system to master your musicianship skills. And to dive deeper into these concepts and more with me, I invite you to join me for my live masterclass at teachmusictheory.com. I'm so excited to be presenting this for you. And I look forward to seeing you there. And simply go to teachmusictheory.com. You can get registered for my free live masterclass. So it's going to be exciting. Now, if you've liked this video, make sure to like, comment, and share. You can join our Ultimate Music Theory Facebook group, network with fellow musicians and educators and industry leaders, and just share what you are interested in learning about, or your wins that you have that you can share with us about your teaching and your learning. I also invite you to join our Ultimate Music Theory YouTube channel. You can subscribe there. Make sure you press the little button so you get notifications whenever we send out a new video. And remember, we release new videos every week. So I look forward to helping you in your professional development with your teaching success. Teach with passion, and I'll see you next time.